bombings from Iran.
Because Fox didn't really give a good, like, analogy of what was going on with that oil field.
Iran is now bombing natural gas facilities. Qatar, largest gas industrial hub, the attack was by Iran. So now they're attacking different random industries.
Let me hear that again.
They're attacking gas industrial hub. The attack was by Iran. So
Qatar's largest gas industrial hub. The attack was by Iran. So Iran bombed it. Iran. That's what. Okay. So Iran bombed that oil field that took out 10%. That's the reason why I didn't post the video yesterday. Iran bombed that field. It wasn't Israel. I thought it was Israel, but it was not. Iran bombed 10% of the gas making, like, the production. It was a plant that did manufacture it, refined gas, or like natural gas, to be shipped out for, gas, oil. They blew it up. And in retaliation, Israel has been bombing natural gas sites of Iran.
Largest gas industrial hub. The attack was by Iran. So now they're attacking different random industries.
And you have to keep in mind that when they hit this oil refinement plant, they pissed off a lot of fucking people. They didn't just hurt America. They hurt a lot of countries when they blew up this refinement facility. They fucked a lot of people over.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And Iran allegedly killed 4 Palestinians. Probably a lot more than that. But, here's another one. Oh my God. Look how big this is. Look at the distance on this. Oh my God. Look at that. Holy shit.
Think about how much fuel went up in that bomb.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Is oh my God the English version of Allah Akbar?
Oh! Oh shit!
Is that it? Yeah, it's like, it's basically the same thing, yeah. I feel like they use it at about the same time, right? Oh God, God is best. Yeah. It's amazing, yeah. It's. Oh my, did so. I mean, here's the thing: is that if really no justification for that, like if you're losing a game in Xbox Live and then you go and punch your dog, like it's not really a war. I mean, yeah, but like it's not even a war.
Well, that's the thing that Iran seems to just keep doing. First, the minute that they got attacked by Israel and America, they immediately started bombing neutral countries around them, and now they blew up a massive gas refinery that's 10% of the gas in the world. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that?
Qatar's not even fighting them. Qatar isn't sending missiles over to Iran. Qatar isn't the one doing that at all. So I don't even know, becoming more and more evidently clear that Iran has to get destroyed. It is. Like, I don't know how many more massive, huge natural disasters that they have to effectively create before people realize that Iran is a terrorist state.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Well, the thing is like, a lot of the neutral countries that were around them that they bombed immediately were like, nope, go America. It's just amazing to me how people can even remotely defend this organization. The IRGC's toast. Like, especially, like, the thing is that they've stirred up so much chaos in the Middle East now with them bombing neutral countries and them taking out this oil refinery station, or like this, it was like a massive gas plant. 10% of the world's gas was gone, lit up by a bunch of missiles that Iran fired. If America leaves, and I had said this prior to us leaving, Israel would continue to bomb them. Here's the kicker. If America leaves, they have to worry about the entire Middle East lighting them up now. There was a lot of people that were pissed about this.
They need to be totally destroyed. like completely destroyed. I think every single country in the entire world should consolidate around neutralizing this threat.
Agreed. I absolutely agree with that.
The tweet frames
I agree with
it as being
that.
deserved for being Zionist aligned. Well, the thing is that Iran, whenever you're bombing other random people, like whenever you're sending bombs out because of your ideology, ultimately, you have to look at this from a self-preservation point of view. Does Iran have the right to just bomb and kill anybody who, has an ideology that they disagree with or is aligned with people that they disagree with? Well, if they think that they do, then I think that we should disagree. I think the reality is that this is a power struggle. It is. It's a pure, simple power struggle. And I want America and Western forces to come out on top of it. It's really that simple. Iran
Bombing United States military bases in neighboring countries is not the same as indiscriminately bombing those countries. Use your head, you mook. Well, I'm just going to permaban you and tell you that you're fucking stupid. So, sending a drone into one of the tallest buildings in the Middle East is bombing a military base. How do you come to that mentality? That's so fucking brain dead and deliberately stupid that I'm not even going to sit here and engage with that mentality. That's so fucking dumb. It's crazy. Then how come it is that a cluster bomb took out a hair salon yesterday in the Fox News interview that we watched? Oh, but it's a military base. Bullshit it is.
Represents a nexus of third worldism, radical Islamism, shitty behavior, terrorism, and just in general, like world destabilization.
Exactly. They hitting hotels. They taking out random people. Bro, there is no military bases that they're hitting. Bullshit. And if it was military bases, then why are those countries pissed now? Why are they pissed? They're pissed. You have Iraq, you have Afghanistan, you have all these other fucking countries that I fucking don't really know the name of. Like, how many countries did they... Let me Google it. I'll Google it for you. How many countries did Iran indiscriminately bomb that were neutral with them and now want retaliation? Here you go. We have 5 or more regional countries: Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and Kuwait. Those are some. They all want a piece of Iran now.
Everybody should be against this. Like, if you're speaking English in my chat right now, you should be against Iran.
You know what? Based.
It's not even a question.
Based. They hit a lot more than... Who's this directed towards? Anyone knows who shot first? SARS liquid natural gas plant. That's right. They had their chance. It's been 47 years.
The finger with emotions.
Enough was enough.
Well, it's meant to affect global energy, and it's working. Well, like, doesn't that... The thing is that...
That's right. America, fuck yeah. And if you don't like America and you're in America, then get the fuck out.
Is that they're trying to affect global energy. So your argument is that they're trying to cause as much damage to the entire globe, and the response to that should be that we shouldn't completely obliterate them? Why would we allow them to just basically indiscriminately try to do as much damage as possible to the global energy ecosystem? Really think about that. Like, if that's what they do, and instead of actually trying to fight a war against the people that they're being attacked by, instead of that, they just go and instead
They hit a school in northern Iraq, and there's people going around saying the U.S. did it. Really? Well, what about the 32,000 they were willing to genocide prior to America showing up? What about the 32,000 they were willing to publicly execute prior to America showing up and Trump threatening them not to do it? You know what happened to those people? They got killed behind closed doors. I have another tab up for Fox News of a wrestler that was just killed and executed publicly last night. Last night, boys. They publicly executed him. No, but I consider you permit. There you go.
Blow up as much as they possibly can, then yeah, I don't think so. They do it to make you stop, brother. Well, that's the thing, is that How
does blowing up 10% of the world's oil refinement stop America from dropping more bombs? That just makes other people want to drop bombs on you, dumbass.
A world with a country that will indiscriminately bomb and kill people that aren't even related to a conflict in order to hopefully achieve a geopolitical goal of making somebody else attacking them, because that's terrorism. That's what it is. They're terrorists.
Right. Yep.
So in my
damn straight, they are. They're terrorists.
I think that we should go. I am all in on regime change.
Yep.
I am all in on bombing Iran. I think we need to get rid of these people, as much as possible. Like I was like kind of on the fence about it. I was like, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
From day one, I've been completely get rid of these people. When you have a government that genocides 32,000 people without any remorse, and then during a war indiscriminately bomb people and kill people for 47 years, nah, dude, it's time for you to go. You're just mad that your day is coming. That's all. Every dog has its day, and your day's coming. Get used to it. It's not going away.
After seeing
and the more people you bomb, the more people you bomb and drag into this war, the more likely it is that the people that are already fighting with America are just going to fight even harder when we're gone. We haven't even had to do boots on the ground. We probably won't do boots on the ground. There's a good chance we'll never do it. You know why? We don't have to. You have an entire army of exiled Iranians that have been exiled because they've had to watch their family get killed, or they've been themselves threatened to be killed if they return. The Kurds. The Kurds have been ready to do a ground invasion. They haven't because Trump hasn't allowed them. If you think for a second, if America pulls out, those troops aren't going to immediately start invading, you're crazy. You ain't got to worry about America like that. You should be putting all this propaganda you're trying to push into my chats onto the people that are ready to start mobilizing and attacking you. And you know why? You're on my comments here in America trying to say that Iran's good. It's because y'all losing on y'all side. Because everyone around you knows exactly what kind of people you are. Your IRGC. Not necessarily all the Iranian people, but the people that are sitting here advocating for this terrorism, y'all's days are numbered. Y'all's days are numbered.
Bombing and attacks they've done, I think that it is 100% the morally correct decision to completely wipe these people out of existence.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't do that, if this is what they do whenever they're at this power level, imagine what happens if they get questioned.
Just imagine if they had nukes. Just imagine if they had nukes. I've been saying that this whole goddamn time. Just imagine if these people got their hands on dirty bombs and nukes.
They don't get what they want, and they have a nuclear bomb. Think about how scary that is. The main thing that we should be doing is finding every single person in leadership, part of this ideology.
Well, I hate saying Iran. I don't really like that because I know that the Iranian people are heavily suppressed. It's mostly the IRGC. I mean, if we're being honest here, they're occupied at this point. I mean, they just publicly executed a wrestler yesterday. We got that pulled up. Like, it's sad, bro. These people can't even protest in their own country. They're occupied.
Automatically getting rid of every single one of them. So that's what my opinion is on it, right? The thousands of protesters they killed. Well, they killed more of them today, too. That's what's crazy is that You think that the Iranian, like the executions are over? They did more executions literally today. So they executed 3 people. Here we go.
Look at that. Look at that young man. He had an entire life ahead of him. He's dead now. They killed him. They executed him publicly in front of his family. He's dead. That man had a life ahead of him.
Islamic regime in Iran hanged a 19-year-old
Keep pushing your fucking propaganda in America and we'll keep dropping bombs, bitch.
Wrestler and anti-regime protester today. So this is another person who has been executed by this this country. A lot of that ideology are from Sunnis. Well, Iran's a Shia country. It's pretty obvious, right? So, yeah, but why do we dismantle countries now and not take them over, bring back colonization? I don't know. I mean, I don't think we need to colonize it. I think that they're going to colonize themselves in a way that's beneficial for us. I think that a lot of the Iranians, they don't want to have their government.
And he's absolutely right. Look at what's going on in Cuba. America hasn't even began communicating with the Cuban communist regime yet, and they've already come to the table saying that they're ready for regime change. They have the people in Cuba burning down communist buildings because they are tired of being oppressed to the point where they can't get food and fucking water. That's why. That's why these regimes are built to fail. When you stop catering to the people that you are in political power because you have these people under your thumb. When you start abusing these people for your own political gains and goals, you immediately lose all your power. Because the second that a bigger world power starts threatening you, you're going to lose not only your people because they're going to see the blood and water and they're going to start coming at you like piranhas or sharks. But you're also going to it's a two-front battle. You're going to lose. You're going to lose your own people because they're going to rise up against you. And you're going to lose because you have an entire country telling you it's time for you to go. Sometimes multiple countries.
Have that happen either. And so, yeah, let's see here. This is the way it looks like right now, maybe. Holy fuck. Look at those bombs. Oh my God.
There is nothing left.
History did a whole video where he called all the things that are happening right now. I feel like the U.S. government went into the war with no real strategy. Do you really think that the United States government doesn't have a strategy?
It's so brain dead.
Like, this is the type of, this is third worlder code.
I'm just at the point where I don't even engage with that mentality. It's obviously a third world person trying to push some weird shit into my comments. I just ignore them or I ban them. I just don't. I've been pulling up so many dumbasses the past week that I haven't even been able to do that many reaction video stuff. I've been noticing that whenever I go back and edit, I'm like, holy shit, did 2-3 videos the entire stream? What am I doing? It's the same mentality. It may even be the same person making different accounts. I don't really care. I'm just not even going to engage with this mentality anymore. I'm just going to permaban. Every time I bring them up, we end up wasting a bunch of time. We don't get anywhere. You can't change their mentality. It's just what they are. I don't know.
We don't appear to have a strategy. They had tactics, but long-term, no. How do you, what makes you think that they don't have a strategy?
This is a racist comment. You do realize that's against YouTube's terms of service, right? That's hate speech, brother. That's like using the N-word.
Why do you think
you would know that if you actually read YouTube's terms of service, dumbass?
They're literally systematically killing every single IRGC member that comes out and is on camera. They're blowing up individual stops constantly. They're bombing missile stations every single day.
Have y'all been seeing the so there's been videos circulating. I don't know if they're a lot of people have been saying they're AI and stuff, but the Iranians are rolling up to these checkpoints with the IRGC, and they're playing drone sounds through their car audio, and you can see the IRGC like the members that are around the output what's it called, the border of the road stop. they just start hauling ass and getting to cover. It's funny as shit,
like,
dude.
They're blowing up ships constantly. They're trying to set this up, like, constantly. They're blowing up the banks. Everything. That's not a strategy? Wait a minute. America is worse, while also helping the oil price from going bananas. I hope they completely do it. The fact is that if you're going around and you're blowing up random, gas stations,
checkpoint,
and, oil stations and shit like that, it's very clear that you can't be trusted in the modern world. You can't be. And the only way to solve that problem is to completely annihilate them. That's the way I see it. In schools, yes. Like Vietnam? Well, Vietnam, the goal was mainly to help those people. In this, the goal should be to totally remove the regime completely.
Yeah, the regime needs to go. They need to go. If we've dropped 15,000 bombs, we need to drop another 30. If we drop another 30, we need to drop another 60. If we drop another 60, let's go for 150. Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? This regime needs to go. It does. They've even started executing people again. Again, they've started publicly executing people. It's time for them to go.
Vietnam was not total unconditional surrender. This is genocide. It's not genocide to go after a government. You should look that up in the dictionary.
I think there are a variety of Gulf countries.
It wasn't a random attack on the Qatar gas facility. It obviously was. It clearly was. And 100% agree on that take. Yeah, why is it always the Middle East that's at war? Probably because of Iran recently. Let me watch this. So this is the new one.
I think there are a variety of Gulf countries, and Lucas will talk to this a little bit more, that are having to make serious decisions right now about whether or not to get directly involved offensively against Iran. What we saw yesterday, the Ras Laffan facility coming under attack in Qatar, was really the largest escalation of this
thanks
conflict
for the jewels.
Yet. This is
the floating heart. Nice, thank you.
Of liquefied natural gas.
I don't know what that's for, but thank you.
That's insane.
And it was targeted yesterday with ballistic missiles. And as of about 8 hours ago, first responders in Qatar say they've controlled about 2 out of 3 of the fires that were burning there. But this is a significant escalation that will have a ripple effect across energy markets around the world.
And it also, I think that what it shows is that, like, Iran will just simply bomb whatever they can to inflict the maximum amount of damage on anything that they can. Like, it has nothing actually to do with, like, having a targeted response towards Israel or America. It's just trying to, like, this is the Iran strategy. It's to create enough chaos and basically, like...
They're trying to make other people look at America and say, you need to stop this or they're going to hurt everybody. But what's really happening is the opposite, is that the more that they're bombing these neutral places, the more that these places that were neutral want to attack Iran. They've backed themselves in such a corner that if America leaves right now, nothing in the Middle East will change on this war. Nothing. It will be the same thing that's been going on. Hell, if anything, if Trump pulls back the Armada right now and just uses a couple battleships to get the Strait of Hormuz going by giving them giving them the ability to convoy them through, like protection. If anything, we could probably do more good for the entire war doing that than doing what we're doing right now, because Israel is bombing most of these places, and I'm sure that there is a lot that America's Navy is doing as well. I don't doubt that, but at the rate we're going, it may straight up just be cheaper to start trying to ferry these big tankers through the Strait of Hormuz and keep them free of terrorists. Honestly, that may be the
part of the reason that we heard President Trump yesterday putting out a true social.
That's right. Death didn't take Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris told Death it was time. That's right. You damn straight.
And he said, in part, quote,
It's a target response because of the
Boys,
Israelis.
we have lost a legend this day. We have lost a legend. I can't believe it.
Attack. So, let me
thanks for the thumbs up.
It's a target response. But why would they bomb Qatar if... Why would they bomb Qatar? So Israel attacks them, and then they bomb a random gas facility in Qatar? How does that work? Because it's the main gas facility in the world? Do you want to live in a world with a country that does that?
You realize that Israel attacked Iran, and then for some odd reason, they felt the need to take out 10% of the world's gas. Everybody. This affected everybody.
It's a very simple question.
Like, what's next? They're gonna... Just imagine if these people had nukes. You see what? The goal would be if Iran had nukes would have been like, oh, what, Israel and America are attacking me? I'm gonna nuke Russia so Russia causes the apocalypse. What kind of fucking mentality is that? Hello?
They get attacked, they just try to inflict the maximum amount of damage on the world economy. Do you want to live in that world? Yeah, simple question. It wasn't random, it was a target. No, I don't. Okay, so then, yeah, no, I understand that it's, but like, in my opinion, I don't think that's, I think that is random. Like, whenever you're in a war with one person, and then you attack somebody who's adjacent, just to kind of create more chaos, that to me is basically random. I don't want you to, I'm not saying random in the meaning of, like, they had no idea what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. But if you don't want to live in that world, then the solution for that is to remove these people. It's obvious. Yeah, the world should not capitulate to a terrorist government that will indiscriminately bomb and kill civilians.
Apparently, Robert Dunville has also passed away. So some of my older people in the comments will know who Robert Dunville is. He passed away last week. And I'm not sure who that is, but apparently he's gone too. Oh, he played in The Godfather. Oh, wait a minute. He played in Secondhand Lions. If y'all have ever seen if y'all haven't seen Secondhand Lions, y'all need to check out Secondhand Lions. That's a damn good film. Damn good film. Got Robert Dunfall in it. It's got the boy from The Sixth Sense. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, he played in MASH. Oh shit. A lot of people know who he is then. He played in Sling Blade as well. Huh.
They don't get what they want. Everybody in the entire world should be united against this. It should be obvious. They're committing worldwide terrorism.
In the Middle East.
Oh, absolutely.
It raises questions about off-ramps and how President Trump and the administration
and they leaving us now, boys,
to ensure that Iran does not.
Yo, low key, I'm waiting for the day. Like, you realize that Arnold is old. Sylvester Stallone is old. Oh man, what is the name of that guy that played in Die Hard? What's his name? I heard that he was in hospice. They put him in hospice because he's got like real bad dementia. He doesn't even know that he was in movies. Bruce Willis, thank you. Yeah, they got him in hospice, bro. All our actors, man, they all leaving, bro. Fucking sucks, bruh.
Continue these attacks on regional Gulf countries and energy infrastructure that's not just used by the United States, but the entire world.
No, this is it. And they're inflicting worldwide terrorism. That's what it is. And they should, but they aren't. I don't know why. No, I'm not talking about 30s. I'm talking about...
man, we just lost Chuck Norris. The world just took a fat W to... I'm so fucking sorry. What the fuck? A fat L today. We just lost Chuck Norris, man. Sorry, I was talking about Iran, so I was just,
The armies in both camps throwing
basking in the ambience of America, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because a lot of people, so the reason why a lot of people are angry about it is because they think that, I think that a lot of people are just stupid.
Walter Matthau? I'm not sure.
I think that's really the truth, is they're just stupid.
Walter Matthau.
They think that, well, Iran said they're not going to do this, and Iran, like, oh, they did this because of something else, so somehow it makes sense. Netanyahu's live right now. Oh yeah, I gotta forget that. So if Iran gets eradicated, do you really think Middle East will find peace? I think it'll be easier to find peace with Iran gone than without it. I think that Iran is a huge person, a huge indicator of like bad behavior. Absolutely. Israel, out of anger for what's taken place in the Middle East, has violently lashed out at a major facility known as the South Pars gas field in Iran. A relatively small section of the whole has been hit. And United States knew nothing about this particular attack, and the country Qatar was in no way, shape, or form involved with it, nor did it have any idea that it was going to happen. Unfortunately, Iran did not know this or any of the other pertinent facts pertaining to the South Pars attacks, and thus justifiably and unfairly attacked a portion of Qatar's LNG gas facility. No more attacks will be made by Israel pertaining to this extremely important, valuable South Pars field unless Iran unwisely decides to attack very innocent, in this case Qatar, in which instance the United States of America, with or without the help or consent of Israel, will massively blow up the entirety of the South Pars gas field at an amount of strength and power that Iran has never witnessed before. I do not want to authorize this level of violence and destruction because of the long-term implications.
Sorry about that.
But if Qatar's LNG is attacked again, I will not hesitate to do so.
I think Trump should have just done that out of spite, honestly. Seriously. I don't know why he just didn't do it, man. Why are you threatening these people? Just do it. It's obvious they don't give a shit. Just bomb the fuck out of them.
Wait.
Hey, why would you even threat? Just do it.
Gulf country and the U.S. are actually using no bases to attack Iran? Yeah, there's a base inside of that country. But again, do you want to have... And here's the question. So I'll ask... I've been bringing up a lot of chatters about this, and I apologize. I think I've been doing it too much. Too much for... Everybody is against them. Nobody is on Iran's side. Qatar, Azerbaijan, Bahrain, Egypt, Kuwait, Jordan, Lebanon, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia.
Look at all those fucking countries. Look at all those countries they've pissed off.
Syria, Turkey, and the UAE have all...
Look at all those countries.
all issued a joint statement calling on Iran to immediately halt its attacks. Oh man. Literally everybody is against them. Nobody is on Iran's side. Nobody is on their side. Stop it, Iran. Exactly. And yeah, good. I know. And so maybe Iran, what is this here? And just libtards. Yeah, well, you're right. There are a bunch of fat communists in America that are on Iran's side. I forgot about them. That's their strongest soldiers.
That's right.
So if you're on their side, you're getting bombed. Yep, that's right. And shouldn't have done it.
Isn't that kind of funny? If you're on their side or neutral with them, they just bomb you anyway. How the fuck does that even make any sense? The fuck? Like, no one wants to be your teammate if you're punching everybody in the face, bro. What the fuck?
Shouldn't have done it. Oh, this is the video. Okay, let's watch it.
What the fuck?
Fuck is right.
Alright, I want to make this very clear. This person is alive. He's completely uninjured. He checked himself in, got himself checked out. He's completely uninjured. This man is fine.
Another rocket.
Damn!
You good?
Bro, did you see those reflexes, though? Those reflexes were king.
Fucking hell.
He's fine.
Damn.
He lived. Nothing happened to him. He got himself checked into a hospital. They looked him over. He's fine. Nobody got hurt or injured during this. He checked himself in because, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was an EMT and I saw that happen, I would be like, okay, you need to get checked out. You need to make damn sure you don't have anything going on inside of you. He was fine. Everyone's fine. The cameraman was fine. The press guy's fine. Everyone's fine. So, YouTube, don't do it. I'm watching.
Fuck is right, yeah. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Wait.
How do you survive? I don't know.
Lucky.
God damn. There are 2 frames that literally... there's the missile right there.
Oh, shit. I was like, where's it at? Look, it's right there. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that, can y'all? Hold on, let me move my fat ass head out the way. Look, there it is. That is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna watch that blow up again. I don't want to push my my fate here. You know what I'm saying?
Headache? He probably has a headache, right? I mean, like, I would have a headache.
That shit's probably loud, bro.
Fighting for Islamic causes while attacking Islamic countries. They are
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Saudi. This is Saudi Arabia. Here we go.
I don't know how they claim to be fighting for Islamic causes while attacking Islamic countries. They are not attacking a single nation. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, UAE.
Yes, they're fighting for Islam. Meanwhile, every other Islamic country hates them.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happens when you're a terrorist regime. Duh. I mean...
Makes sense.
I mean, that's what effectively Hezbollah was doing. Hezbollah, I guess, apparently, they were fighting against their own country's power, right? But then they ended up turning on people and killing protesters that protested them. How could you... like, what? Come on.
Oman.
Big surprise the trend continues with these people,
Is that mustache?
It's that smile, bro. It's that smile. This dude's got a hell of a smile.
People are calling it a classic.
Lebanon, Jordan, Azerbaijan, Turkey. All these countries are Islamic countries, yet Iran attacks them.
Charlie Chapman,
and even before this war, what was Iran's contribution in the issues related to the Islamic world?
Nothing. Well, they were making everything worse.
They support the Houthi militia in Yemen. They supported the popular militia in Iraq who are, and now they
brought that militia in to kill their own people during the protests.
They are attacking Iraq. They are attacking Iraq territories, Hezbollah in Lebanon.
There it is.
Who didn't suffice by hijacking the political decision,
I think that guy follows you,
but rather was an effective arm to perform sabotaging actions in.
I don't think it's the mustache to face ratio. It's his damn mouth. Bro's got a big ass chomper on him, and I think that's what's throwing everyone off. Dude's got a massive mouth.
The region and in Saudi Arabia, and the biggest example is Iran and Hezbollah's role in Syria. So
yep, there it is. Another set of retards, and they got kicked out of Syria. The guy there is like, get the fuck out of here. You guys are causing me a bunch of problems.
Where is such support or so-called support in the Muslim world when they commit such crimes?
They're terrorists.
And supporting.
Oh, sorry. Where's it at? See y'all around, man. Where'd it go? Right here. Bobblehead watching Asmon Silver Mom's Basement Dwellers Club. I know that you're from Iran. You guys sell yourselves out all the time. Can't spell for shit. I want to let you know that I'm purposefully not banning people because every commenter, even the dumbasses that get down in my comments, help me get money. Thank you for your comment. And I'm going to continue to make money off of making fun of these terrorists getting what's coming to them. And stupid people commenting stupid things in my comments. Thank you. You sit there and push your bullshit, and I collect a fat paycheck. Thank you so much.
The former Syrian regime, how do they support?
You have by far the most disingenuous commentary on the war, bar none. Good, get used to it.
Damn straight. Thank you, American, for taking out this American soldiers. We'll go with that. And Trump for taking out this terroristic regime. My heart goes out to the 32,000 people that lost their lives, or any soldiers that lost their lives, or for that matter, any other country that lost lives because of this terroristic regime for 47 years. But I will not apologize for taking out a terroristic regime using a beautiful big black Dorito that costs more than the GDP of Somalia. I will not apologize for it. What I am going to do is allow people to make comments that are completely brain dead, collect money from it, and continue to make fun of terrorists dying. I will do that, though.
And I'll be accepting your thank yous in advance for being an advocate of removing this parasitic terrorist cancer from the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The Islamic world, when they assassinate politicians in Lebanon, how do they support the Muslim world's issues and causes when they empower the popular mobilization?
See, we can live in a much better world.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I'd be doing the same shit. I was doing the same shit prior to having people watching me. It don't matter if people watch me. I'm just letting you know that if you're getting paid to push propaganda in my comments, well, guess what? Every comment you make, cha-ching! Thanks.
We can live in a world where we can go over to the Middle East. They can come over here.
Hate to break it to you, but I got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? I got bills to pay. And I damn sure, as an American, am going to use my patriotism, especially after it's been suppressed for 4 years, to my advantage. I'm getting the best of both worlds. And you know what? W America. It's because I live in America, I get to have this privilege.
Exchange of cultures, goods, and understanding. We can live in that world. And the main thing that's standing in the way of that right now is Iran.
Forces in Iraq.
Get rid of them. Get them out.
Hindering the
development
efforts in Iraq. I can't see how they support the Islamic causes.
And you know what the best part about living in America is? Is that any American could pick up a camera, get a little bit of decent internet, get a nice little computer, and do the same thing I'm doing. And you know what? You should. You should. If you feel the same way that I do about all this, then you should. Because the time of being oppressed by these colonizers is over, man. It's done. Y'all just don't like it. That's why we got all these Karens running around trying to attack these ICE agents. Like, y'all cooked, man. Y'all even trying to y'all trying to invade in my comments, trying to say stupid shit. It ain't gonna work for you here, man. It ain't gonna work here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is. Shit, I was doing this before I was making money, and now I'm making money off of it. Thank you. Thank all of you. All of y'all out here that are supporting me, y'all just being here, W. But I'm letting the people know that want to sit here and try to spread their propaganda from their country, that if you sitting here and you saying negative stuff in my comments, you making that paycheck bigger. Thank you.
Slogans which they hide behind it, and these two
most transparent streamer, boys. I'm not gonna bullshit with you. Most transparent streamer. 2026.
They work to serve the Iranian interests.
What's the end goal?
The regime change in Iran. Duh. To get the terrorist organizations out of power. Duh. to dismantle terrorists all over the Middle East? What kind of question is that? That's a question that somebody that's actively trying to ignore everything that's going on and coming up with their own narrative would ask.
In my opinion, the end goal should be to get rid of Iran. Get rid of the Iranian leadership, period.
Yep.
Completely annihilate and remove the Iranian influence entirely. That's what my opinion on it is, right? The Arab countries have officially threatened to join the United States.
Damn. Shouldn't have done it, huh? Shouldn't be bombing people indiscriminately. Damn. I guess that's what happens when you do that.
Ministers from across the Gulf region met in Riyadh to discuss the conflict spread. But while those talks were happening, Iran launched missiles targeting the Saudi capital. All were intercepted, but falling debris injured several people. The Saudi foreign minister accused Iran of trying to intimidate Gulf leaders and said it would not succeed.
The targeting of Riyadh while a number of diplomats are meeting, I cannot see as coincidental. And I think that's the clearest signal of how Iran feels about diplomacy. It doesn't believe in talking to its neighbors. It tries to pressure its neighbors. And what I can say categorically, that's not going to work. The kingdom is not going to succumb to pressure.
Damn.
And on the contrary, this pressure will backfire.
The Saudi foreign minister also said the patience of
Israeli and the U.S. started this war, buddy. What are you yapping about? Well, here, let me help you. There you go.
GCC countries was not unlimited.
I'm just not in it today, boys. I'm just not going to sit here and deal with the same comments that we've, like, these botted, loser-ass propaganda pushers that don't even try to look into anything. I just ain't catering to it anymore. I'm not doing it.
Iran's attacks on its neighbors continue.
Y'all are so brain dead, it's not even funny.
They reserve the right to take military action.
Let's not even talk about the 47 years prior to that. No.
Iran
well, guess what? 47 years of bullshit being taken out by the 47th president, W. Donald Trump.
All diplomatic options have been exhausted.
That's right.
But what I care about now is that the attacks on my country and on my neighboring countries that are not involved in this conflict end. That's all I'm interested in. And we're going to use every lever we have, political, economic, diplomatic, and elsewise, to get these attacks to stop. That's what I care about.
Hours earlier, Qatar's Ras Laffan industrial complex was hit in a missile attack, which caused extensive damage. Qatar's foreign ministry...
I think that we really have an opportunity right now to...
Man, y'all must be getting desperate now. Y'all must be getting desperate. When you hear the truth, you push them out. Hear what truth? So what is it that you're going to tell me? Oh man, we got a generational crash out. Oh man, we got a multiple streamer. So what truth did I just push out? I haven't pulled that many people up today, so let me see. You're brainwashed like all you citizens from the USA. Yeah, sure, I'm the brainwashed one. So how many AI now? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me take it a step back. Hold on. So you try to say that that we started the war with Iran. Well, what about the 47 years of terrorism that they funded by taking money away from their own civilians and advocating for the death of Americans, and not to mention that all the terrorist regimes that these people funded killed hundreds. Let me tell you something. This man being in power for 47 years and how many people he's killed would probably make Hitler blush. They've killed a lot of fucking people. Not to mention the 32,000 that were systematically genocided prior to America's involvement that they were going to publicly execute. Let's not even begin to talk about all the money that our administrations and governments have put together to bomb these people from making nukes and to have to get our American soldiers back from these people, how much money we've hemorrhaged to them over the years. Right? So at what point did we start this war? And how is it that now that we're finishing it, y'all roaching out like cowards? Y'all losing big time. That's right, I do. And to be quite frank, Iran should be thankful that we're sending as many missiles as we are. And they should be thankful and thanking whatever it is they pray to that we haven't dropped just 2. Japan found out the hard way what just 2 looks like.
To set Islamic terrorism back by decades. I think we do. If we get rid of the Iranian regime and we stomp out all of their proxies, which we can do, we can absolutely do that. I think that we could have a new, better time. And I think that there's another component to this that people aren't realizing is that a lot of the radicalization inside of America and other Western countries, the genesis of that is Iran. Iran is the radicalizing factor that these people are listening to and then acting on.
Condemned the attack and said...
It's cope? No, it's not. It's not cope. Literally everybody's against it.
Yeah, no, they are. They're used to having an America that is dragging their feet on everything. Trump's not dragging his feet. Trump's getting shit done. And now all they got left is their little words where they go onto YouTube and try to leave all these nasty little bot comments and everyone else's comments on YouTube because they know damn good and well they're cooked. They can't win the war, so they got to make it a psychological one.
Dragging the region towards the abyss. The UAE also had to shut down 2 of its facilities due to falling debris from a missile interception. And several missiles and drones were also launched at gas fields in the east of Saudi Arabia.
Why else would they be putting up AI-generated videos of the USS Abraham Lincoln getting blown up? Or for that matter, publicly executing wrestlers. Because, you know, publicly executing a wrestler is totally going to help you win the war, right?
Those were intercepted. Since this conflict began more than 2 weeks ago, GCC leaders have been at pains to stress they would defend their territories but not attack Iran. But the targeting of their critical energy infrastructure is putting relations between Iran and its Gulf neighbors under increasing strain.
They're probably fucking tired of getting attacked by these retards whenever they didn't have anything to do with this.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you doing? Think about it. Think about it. That's insane.
Victoria Gates.
Terrorist regimes are going to do what? They're going to terrorize. Duh. They can't attack the elected officials because their fucking shit's being blasted back to the Stone Age. So you know what they do instead? They attack the citizens. They own their power in their government by systematically killing their own citizens. You can't have a government like that, bro. That government gots to go. Gots to go. Gots to go.
Can be Al Jazeera.
I don't understand why other Arabic countries didn't join the USA against Iran whenever they were under heavy fire. Probably there are probably political reasons for that, where there are probably people inside of their country that might not want that, and they don't want to be seen as like siding directly with what could be perceived as like the West. That's
America has got to go. I wonder how many people these foreign countries have paid in America to go and protest their little regimes. How many of these are actually AI bots made to like push propaganda on anyone that goes against their little narrative? I wonder that every day. I do, genuinely. America has to go, and Israel. Well, guess what? America's not going anywhere because we have the biggest and baddest fucking ass military in the entire free fucking world. And it's because of America that the world is the way it is. That's why a lot of people aren't speaking German right now, bitch. We're not going anywhere. We have beautiful airplanes and beautiful missiles that are perfectly shaped and cylindrical in design, specifically designed to tactically take out any terrorist regime that opposes American rule. And you know what? W and God bless America.
That's what I'm kind of assuming, but I don't really know that. I mean, I think that there's probably more elements to it as well, where it's like, why would they engage? Like, why would they entangle themselves in something that they're not necessarily involved with, right? I mean, like the fact is that this is a war with, you know, with America and with fucking Israel, right? It's not that are not cowards. Well, it's not even really cowards. I mean, it's just that, you know, they have nothing to do with this, and that's it. It did feel like 3 months.
What bots? You can tell that you are severely uneducated and you are a lost person. I can tell that you're an Iranian trying to push propaganda and you're banned for it. How about that? Damn. Bro can't even speak English in here trying to push propaganda from his third world shithole. That's crazy.
Exactly. And Fleeka
that's crazy.
Makes comment. I don't know about that. I'll look at that whenever I get to it. And it is though. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying it's not cowardice.
Like I said, if you want more of the transparent streamer, we're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30. Most transparent streamer on the internet. For the most part, I'm gonna say what I think unless it violates terms of service. Please sub to the channel, hit the like on the stream. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30. Check out that channel membership. You can get those beautiful exclusive emotes. You guys could be rocking that. Know what I'm saying? But yes, please hit that like button on the stream and please sub to the channel. Every little bit helps, boys. You don't have to hit the channel membership up. Just showing up and watching the streams does wonders. Thank y'all so much for being y'all to the people that actually want to be here.
I think they're just being smart with what they're doing. World War III, finding out game journalists hate Crimson Desert, probably the best news I've gotten today. Now I know. Okay, I did see. All right, that is good. So here we go. Here's another one. And this is what Iran does. 19-year-old.
Damn! I don't know what that is. Thank you for the 279. Hello, the final crusade. Hey, I mean, if it works, right? Where was that at? Have you ever seen the sun? How do you know that I don't have some kind of skin condition? How do you know I don't have some kind of blood condition that makes it to where my blood doesn't circulate properly? This is how you can spot these people out immediately. In America, you would be surprised how little people are willing to point out a mental illness or a skin condition. You would be shocked. But because these people are from third world, and they probably do, the IRGC probably does this to their own citizens so much that they're used to it, they immediately out themselves when they get into an American chat. It's hilarious. It is. It's funny. It's hilarious to me.
Champion wrestler executed by Iran in a public hanging.
Public hanging. They publicly hung this man. He lost his entire life for what? What in your head can say that it's okay to kill somebody publicly in front of their friends, in front of their families, and televise it? Other than being a pedo, a terrorist, a murderer, rapist, or a motherfucking traitor. If you ain't any of those things, why you hanging people?
Mohammadi, Mehdi Ghassami, and Sahid Dawoodi were executed as
and
part
of a traitor is somebody that helps out with terroristic bombs and stuff like that. A traitor is not somebody that goes on the internet and spews crazy shit like, God have mercy on my soul, Hassan or Candace Owens, okay? They're not traitors. They're just audience captured and crazy. I mean, that's for Candace. That's not necessarily for Hassan, but
Iran's brutal crackdown on protests.
If what you're doing leads to the death of your fellow countrymen, you need to be executed. You do. But whenever you're just doing this for no reason, because you're mad that you're losing a war and you're trying to keep the population that you're controlling under your control, you've lost that war.
Mohammed was tortured to confess. Oh, here we go. Where is it?
That's crazy.
It didn't open up.
Damn, bro.
Tortured to confess to the capital crime of waging war against God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Here we go. So, let's see. I pulled this up, and so we got somebody here. So, this is a person. It's wild, the propaganda that's going on today. Can we go beyond service level events from mainstream media sources? What are you trying to say? So you're trying to tell me, you're telling me that what I'm saying.
Doesn't that comment look awfully familiar, boys? How many people have I pulled up over the past few weeks that look awfully familiar to that? It's odd how similar that comment is, isn't it? Oh, but you're following the mainstream media. How dare you? Oh, you're using Asmongold. How dare you? Heresy. Okay, then you pulled them up and you asked them, who should I be going to? And it's either an immediate roach out or it's some weird ass fucking internet site that nobody uses because it's not American. It's always some bullshit, right? Always some bullshit.
Level, but you're quoting some schizo. I'm sorry, but John Kirikow's a schizo. Ooh, what are we talking? Do you really think that what he's saying is true? I'm sure some of it is. How the fuck would he even know that? Not what you're saying, what someone else said? Okay. I see a lot both sides. I don't trust CNN is all. This isn't CNN. This is a fucking, this is some random, like, Twitter journalist, right? That's it. And, yeah, it's just insane. I won't stand for John slandered. Of course, right? He's definitely telling the truth. But, anyway, let me go and find these other ones here. Because there's been even more of this. Where the fuck is this? Oh, God. They had this girl dancing now? Oh, perfect. Well, let me scroll down.
All the lies that have been said. So, if you notice, before the war, people like Ben Ferguson were saying, oh, we're not necessarily going to attack. Donald Trump's a peace president. He's not going to attack. He's not going to put in ground troops. That's not what I said ever. Yeah.
I never said it. Go find a video. Go look at YouTube. Listen to any one of my shows. I never said that. So not one damn time.
It doesn't matter what anybody else said. Trump said when he was running for office, he was going to bomb the shit out of Iran. He said that multiple times during his speeches. He did. It doesn't matter what anybody else says about him. At the end of the day, Trump said it when he was running. He did. He said it multiple times.
Piers, this is why I shout on your program, because every time I start talking, some Israel first son of a bitch comes in and...
Here we go. Here we go.
Starts talking over me. Hey, you made
America
all your
first,
Israeli
right
talking
there.
points.
Here we go.
Like, bro.
Be
Here's
quiet.
Right
yeah, my ass.
You know why they're doing this? I've noticed this a lot with the people that are like, oh, Israel, oh, you're fighting for Israel. Nah, bitch. It's just 47 years too late, in my opinion. This should have happened a long time ago. Keep squawking and chirping and doing your bullshit. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you try to spin this to seem like it's Israel's war, no matter how many people actually fall for that trap, at the end of the day, Iran was America's problem as well. It was. It always was. Iran is everyone's problem. You know how I know that? Look at how they retaliated. They attacked everyone around them, even the neutral countries, and they all want a piece of Iran. If you're still using this whole it's for Israel thing, I guess every country in the world's for Israel, huh? That's crazy. Man, that sure is something. Even the Kurds? Man. Nobody give a fuck about that propaganda you trying to push, bro. At the end of the day, I see a bunch of terrorists that took American lives and took hostages and tortured people and are killing people. Guess what? When you get a missile shoved up your fucking ass, well deserved. You earned it. Congrats. Rest in pieces.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cheng,
see,
you've
here it goes
actually
again.
done, Cheng,
So
for
then
15
here's the
minutes.
other line.
Cheng, for 15 minutes,
can I
you've
just
managed
effing
to
talk?
stay relatively calm. Don't blow it now.
Don't blow it now. Look at his face. He's sweating. He's already sweating. It's 45 seconds in.
Yeah, okay, but that's what Israel First does. They just jabber, jabber, jabber. Anyway, so here we go.
That's right. Like the stream. If y'all here like the stream, helps out. Stick around, sub to the channel. If you like hearing more of that, we're always here. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30. Always here. Stick around.
Ben
Don't have to worry about missing the stream. The streams always stay up.
All the Israel First clowns said, oh, we're doing this for the Iranian protesters, and once we start bombing them and murdering them, they're going to love us.
Well, what about the Americans that were killed through proxy by the terrorist regimes that Iran funded for 47 years? What about those people? What about that? What about the airplanes filled with money that Obama sent over to get our soldiers back? You know what's crazy is when they released the American soldiers to come back to America, they made those soldiers kiss those terrorists on the forehead. What about that? What about that? You're not going to bring that up, are you? No, of course you're not. No.
Now he's saying, well,
that would defeat your narrative. Of course not.
Said that either.
Can't come
Never
out in the
said that
streets.
either.
We're
You make up a
bombing
lot
them.
of
We're
shit,
bombing
man.
them.
It's pretty
That's what
impressive.
we said. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
never
here we
said
go. Will you shut the fuck up? Will you?
Bro is crashing the fuck out, bro.
The clip's not even halfway over, by the way. All right, here we go.
You
If
shut
you're saying,
up.
if you're putting
We
words in
already
my
heard your
mouth that I
stupid
never said,
Israeli
I will
talking
never be
points.
quiet. I'll never be quiet when you put
Piers.
lines into my mouth of things
I know,
never
that's
said.
why we have to shout on this show, because these assholes
'cause you
won't
make
shut
shit
the
up,
fuck
man.
up.
Like,
All right.
Just to be clear,
just
to be clear,
I wonder if he was down in Minneapolis rioting. I wonder.
I think there are actually less chances of Ben Ferguson shutting the fuck up than there are of the Bob Pope analogy I gave earlier. So why don't we just assume
now
both
he's really
of you
sweating.
can be equally garrulous? Schenk, finish your point.
No, I haven't interrupted him once. Okay, so, look, guys, we're ignoring the 800-pound gorilla in the room. For example, if somebody was to come in here and they were going to listen to this discussion or debate, but we told them ahead of time, hey, these guys are all clean and honest, then they'd listen to it and try to figure out what's happening. If we told them ahead of time, someone gave them $100 million to all say the same thing, we'd go, well, then we're a little bit more skeptical, to say the least. So that is what's happening with our politicians. Israel has given Congress $100 million. They've given Donald Trump $337 million. So this is all a fake conversation.
But these are tiny amounts
have no
of money.
American interest in it.
Look, they spent billions on
Oh,
day
okay,
one
now
of
you're
the war.
cutting me off, Piers.
These are tiny amounts of money you're talking
It's
about.
because you're bringing up these weird points that don't make any fucking difference. They don't make a difference to shit. Oh, but everyone's getting paid. Yeah, it's a war, guy. No shit. There's money that's going to be moving back and forth. Israel bought bombs from us. Yeah, it's a war. We are fighting a war with. If we had this many people in World War I and World War II, man, we wouldn't have been able to get shit done. That's probably the reason why we entered both of them bitches so late. It ain't no wonder why. America, per the usual, is dragging its feet into any fucking war.
Picking up crap.
So, tiny amounts of money. Piers, are you mental?
They're minuscule amounts. Those are pinheads compared to the entire fucking machine. Like, what are you talking about, bruh?
$337 million that the Adelsons have given to Donald Trump because he is corrupt and easily purchasable. The Adelsons are corrupt and Israelis. The Israeli Adelsons gave Jonathan Paul.
Oh my God. Yeah, the middle. This guy just sleep.
Bro, he's just gonna go to sleep.
The middle guy. He's crashing out, and this guy's crashed out.
a trip on their private jet back to Israel and celebrated him like a hero because they love people betraying America for Israel.
But you don't think, I
can prove it!
Cenk.
I can prove it!
Cenk.
I can prove it!
Oh my God!
So tell me if we should put American troops or Israeli troops in.
Everybody's
okay,
laughing
why
at
are we putting our guys in? Ben Ferguson, that traitor, said that it was no big deal that 13 Americans died. It's a huge deal.
Never said that.
13 Americans died. Why do you send your gun?
But 13 compared to how many the IRGC's lost, plus their entire leadership. I mean, last time I checked, if you take out a country's entire leadership, you're winning that war. I hate to break it to you. It doesn't matter how much you try to raise your voice. We're still winning that war. The emotions going on in this one shot. Anger. Just pure happiness. Bros in heaven.
You never said
Israeli.
It's so mad.
He's sweating, bro.
I've never seen him this mad before. This is crazy. He's actually furious.
Yo, this is like every commenter in my comments that just isn't getting any fucking, like, anything whatsoever in my comments, just straight up being ignored, that are sitting there trying to, like, push their propaganda. They're just sitting there mauling the fuck out, sweating, typing really fast, like the little pissant keyboard warriors they are. It's the funniest shit, dude. It is.
Into a war.
Take the blood pressure meds, bro.
They started it.
Said by me.
All right. Did he say take your meds?
No shot.
Meds, bro.
They started it. Only friends into a war.
Take the blood pressure meds, bro.
Oh my God, he did.
Your blood pressure meds, bro. Honestly, good advice. Look how mad he is. This is crazy.
Never said by me. Never said by me. You know what? So much shit.
Cenk,
I'm never going to let anyone else on this program talk, because the minute I start talking,
boop, end. That's what you do to this person. Cut their mic off or turn off their video feed. Disconnect the call. When did we allow this to happen? Like, everyone has their turn. Take your fucking turn and shut the fuck up. Like,
He's saying like Macho Man Randy Savage. Or you gonna like a pervert?
This is a good analogy of why Trump won. You noticed how everyone tries to give their 2 cents, but you have that one person out of the 5 or 4 people that just won't shut up and continues to oppress everybody around them. These 2 people could agree with this man, 100%, but because of the way he's acting, they're never going to vote for this man. That's the fact. That's why Trump won. When you got all these people running around doing this crazy shit like what was going on in Minneapolis, and you radicalize to the point where you're willing to get yourself killed for something stupid, nobody's going to vote for you. Because if you don't control your radicals, you get defined by them. People are scared of that.
They start interrupting and go, oh, Israel's the greatest, Israel's the greatest.
Okay.
They bribed all of our politicians.
It
is exceedingly clear. So stop working for Israel, you corrupt sons of bitches. Work for America. Here's your solution. Here's your solution.
Another good analogy. These 2 people may agree with him, but because you don't agree with him on everything, and you're not sticking up for him, and you're not acting and bringing the same energy, you're against him.
And it's super simple. We get the fuck out of there. We have zero interest in there. None.
America pulls out tomorrow. Israel, along with every other Middle Eastern country, bombs the shit out of them and kills a bunch of innocent people because America's the one running the show. The only reason why Israel hasn't bombed them more, or for that matter, nuked them, is because of America.
And now you know why Trump had to do what he had to do. He's got to deal with people like this.
You put in the ground troops. You put in the ground troops. Ben Ferguson, answer this question. Should we be sending Israeli ground troops or American ground troops?
You don't have to send either. Send in the Kurds. Send in the Kurds. A lot of them are exiled Iranians. They don't want to see Iranian people that are willing to join them get killed. Like, they want to liberate their country. Send in the Kurds, man. No one has to send in an army. The Kurds want to take back their own country.
I think
that's why they were so ready whenever they saw that it was being done.
No major ground troop movements because the president's made it clear we're not invading the country. If you listen to what he said, you would already know that, not have to.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
We put in ground troops. Now that's another lie. He'll come back and say, I always said we were going to put in ground troops.
You know what? Okay, look, I'm going to call an end to this.
American or Israeli?
The truth is...
American or Israeli?
Right,
which ground troops?
Trank, calm down. The truth is...
Ferguson, that traitor, said, so tell me if we should put American troops or Israeli troops in. Okay, why are we putting our guys in? Ben Ferguson, that traitor, said that it was no big deal that 13 Americans died.
Oh my God.
The things that are going on in Iran right now, and I haven't seen one tiny morsel.
I don't know how this guy keeps getting led onto that show, bro. There's no shot.